Now we're back. What happens if we have like the Titanic data set or the arrest data set? Just basically categorical variables. Here we have sex, female, male, survive, yes or no. Now this one up here is actually an easy deal. I really like it. It's the ggplot, Titanic survival plus AES. And again, you can put the AES in here or the GM bar or something like that, like we saw before. And don't forget, in my other videos where I actually run some of these, there's ggplots. So there's many ways to do these things. I'm just making a big list on some of the cool charts I've figured out. ggplot Titanic survival plus aesthetics, which is X equals survive, fill equals sex. That's interesting. Plus GM bar, right? That's the GM. We're still doing the bar. And then this is a new one, scale discrete name, died and survived. And then we'll add, we could do like the Titanic survival or something like that. We'll just do the lab thing. Where is it? Yep, ggplot2, and we'll do title, and it is, let's create something creative, dead or alive, the Titanic. So there we go. Let's see what happens with this. See, this is pretty cool. Dead or alive, the Titanic. This right here, this scale discrete, basically is telling you died or survived, right? Name equals died or survived. Because the other one, if you did change it to the 0 or 1, which you will have to do to run something, like say the arrest data set, or another data set you find will have like an ugly 0-1 or something like that down there. I forget exactly. And this is the legend sex, female, female. That'll automatically pop up. These colors are the default colors. I'm sure you can change them. I've always liked them, so I've never really changed them. But I'm sure there is a way to do that. Fooling around with this stuff is fun if you're just in a class and you're just, okay, I just want to get this done, that's fine. But a lot of people want to go on and start using this. It's a lot of fun. You can literally take these variables and just make really cool graphs. And this count is kind of ugly. So what would we want to call that? We'd come in here and say Y lab. Oops. But now we're going to have to do that. Wasn't it Y lab or something? Let's just say deaths. Is that deaths over there? The number of deaths, or just the number of participants? Number of participants in the participants. But I don't know if that's, no, see, it didn't work. It was Y lab. Let's take a look, because these things always happen to me. When I get it, we'll just go up here. That's the Titanic that I had to add Y. So I'm doing labs Y. Okay. That's why it is only Y labs in the non-default. That's why it's good to know just one, like ggplot, because then you don't get confused. See, number of participants died or survived. But let's happen, I use the scale X discrete for that name. That's what happens when you do a X equals died. What happens? Does it switch it? Does it go? No, it didn't do anything for that one. That's interesting. So anyways, let's see if you even need this one. We'll just go see, which is kind of fun. See, I like playing around with this stuff. A lot of people are like, oh my God, this guy's too geeky. But don't forget, I'm the only academic alpha male who is dating Marjorie Taylor Greene. So I don't have much time. Yep, see, died. So you could just do that as well. Let's say, died or survived. So you don't even need that one. You can just put the X, and that's fine as well. See? So this is pretty cool. And how do we do it? Interactive. Well, that's the Plotly. We have to close it. So I'll just close it here while my little cursor is there. Come over here. I always move it up so that I just go ggplot, and then it comes right up Plotly. But we have to close it inside. It can't be like that. Boom. So that should work. And it is count. Oh, look at all the dead men. Oh, I don't like that. Look at all the men who did not survive. And look at the women who didn't survive. But look at all the women that did survive and the men. What do you know about that? And you can also do this with, actually, we could just put it in the class, passenger class. So let's do that. Let's take a look. Here we would, instead of sex, look at this is just one change of the code, I believe. Let's see if it works well. Boom. And we got it. So look at, that's pretty cool. Passenger class. We just changed it to passenger class. That's it. We just changed the variable and it's passenger class. So here you have first class. This is the legend, first, second, and third. So 123 of the first class did not survive, 158 of the second class, and 500 of the third. You know, anyone out there that says Marxism is dead, that class does not matter, show them the Titanic. That's amazing numbers. I say that as in jest, but at the same time, those are amazing numbers. How the first class said, I'm out of here, let the poor die. Unbelievable, but it's obvious. Now look at this. Yes. 200, 119, and 181. So I guess it's not that bad because that's yes. I was thinking that was yes. I'm like, oh my God, that was no. So yeah, that is pretty big. But I guess you could make the argument, well, there's less people in first class. But when we did run it, it was significant, the class. So I mean, Marxism will never die. So that's it, everyone. If you want to do a quick a graph, which is pretty cool. You don't have to make it interactive, and then you just export it here, see? And then you save the image, and then you upload it right there in your Word document, and you send it in, and you get all the points for the final project. Absolutely amazing. Take care, everyone.